Why does the narcissist try to alienate the other parent? We about to see. Let's get into this tea. Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. You heard that. Today we're talking about a topic that hits close to home for a lot of people, especially parents, and that is, why does the narcissist try to alienate the other parent? If you've ever dealt with a narcissist in a co-parenting situation, you've probably seen how they'll do just about anything to make the other parent look bad. But why is that? What's the motivation behind all that drama? In this video, we're going to dive deep into the reasons why narcissists alienate other parents, how it impacts the kids, and why it's not really about the children, but about the narcissist's need for control and power. So let's get into it. All right, y'all know I got my little notes together. All right, so reason number one, control is the name of the game, right? The first thing you need to know is that narcissists crave control. In any situation, whether it's a romantic relationship, a friendship, or in this case, a co-parenting dynamic, the narcissists need to feel like they're the ones pulling the strings, okay? They want to dominate, and they see their children as another way to maintain control over their ex-partner. By alienating the other parent, the narcissist can manipulate the situation so that they are the hero in the eyes of the child, while the other parent is seen as the villain. It's all about creating a narrative where the narcissist is the one who's in control and the one who's always right. Alienation becomes a tool for the narcissist to exert power not only over the co-parent, but also over the child, controlling the child's emotions, thoughts, and perceptions of the other parent. It's a way for the narcissist to stay in control of the whole situation. All right, reason number two, the narcissists need to be the favorite. Narcissists have an overwhelming need to be admired, and this extends to their children as well. They want to be the favorite parent, the one the kids look up to, the one they run to when they're upset or need something. The idea that the children might love or admire the other parent equally or more is unbearable to the narcissist. To maintain their peace as the favorite, they'll do whatever it takes to undermine the other parent. This could include bath-mouthing the other parent, blaming them for things that go wrong, or even twisting situations to make the other parent look irresponsible or uncaring. This type of favoritism isn't about love or wanting a genuine relationship with the kids. It's actually about the narcissist feeding literally their own ego. It's about making sure that they are always seen as the best and the most important person in the child's life. All right. And we're on number three, right? Yep. Reason number three, projection and blame shifting. Y'all, one thing that's really common in narcissistic behavior is projection. The narcissist will often accuse the other parent of doing things that they themselves are guilty of. For example, they might say the other parent is unfit or neglectful, when in reality, it's the narcissist who's failing to show up for the child emotionally or physically. By projecting their own flaws onto the other parent, they deflect attention away from their own shortcomings. They might even convince the child that the other parent doesn't care about them, when in reality, the narcissist is the one who's creating the actual distance between the child and that parent. This type of tactic It allows the narcissist to continue playing the victim or the hero, depending on the situation, while making the other parent look like they are the ones with the problem, or basically like they're the problem. It's all a part of the narcissist's game of blame shifting and avoiding responsibility for their actions. Ridiculous, insidious, yes it is. So, reason number 4, using the child as a pawn. Another major reason narcissists alienate the other parent is that they see their children as tools or pawns in their ongoing battle for this control that they so desperately need. Narcissists don't view relationships the same way that healthy people do. To them, the child isn't a separate, independent person with their own feelings and their own needs. The child is just another way to manipulate and hurt the other parent. The narcissist knows that by using the child as a weapon, they can inflict the maximum emotional damage for the other parent. They'll tell the child lies about the other parent. They'll withhold contact information for the other parent, or they'll even try to replace the other parent with a new partner in the child's life, all to punish and hurt the other parent. This behavior is extremely devastating for the child who's stuck like in the middle of this emotional tug of war that they didn't even ask for, and majority of time they're not even aware of. But for the narcissist, it's not about the child's well-being. It's about winning and maintaining the power that they so desperately need. All right. Let's go to reason number 5, creating chaos and drama. Narcissists thrive on chaos and drama. If you know, you know. A calm, stable environment doesn't give them the attention and control that they crave. They can't survive in that type of environment. So they create conflict wherever they can, and co-parenting is no exception for this type of conflict. By alienating the other parent, they create a constant sense of instability and tension, which keeps everyone, including the child, off balance. The narcissist will stir up conflict through petty arguments, legal battles, or by making unreasonable demands. The constant drama, this type of constant drama, it serves 2 purposes. The first one is it keeps the other parent emotionally drained and distracted, making it harder for them to be present and effective in the child's life. The second one is it keeps the focus on the narcissist, as they thrive on being the center of attention. We always talk about this, even if it's through the negative means. The more chaos they create, it's like the more control they feel that they have over the situation. Drama, drama, drama. They don't care if the child is caught in this crossfire that they've created. In fact, they might even see that as a bonus because it adds another layer of manipulation and control. Literally, no one wins in this situation. Reason number 6, fear of abandonment and insecurity. So, despite their outward confidence, narcissists are deeply insecure individuals. One of their biggest fears is abandonment, and this can manifest in their relationships with their children. If the child starts to develop, let's say, a strong bond with the other parent, the narcissist will start to feel threatened. They might worry that the child will eventually prefer the other parent, leaving the narcissist feeling abandoned and irrelevant. To prevent this from happening, the narcissist will do everything they can to sabotage the relationship between the child and the other parent. They'll plant seeds of doubt in the child's mind, making the other parent seem unreliable or even guilt the child into choosing sides. In reality, the narcissist's actions are driven by their own fears of being left behind. When they want to make sure that they're always always the most important person in the child's life because of their fragile ego. It can't handle the thought of being second to anyone, really. All right. Reason number 7, my last reason, and that is the long-term impact on the child. This is very important because one of the saddest parts of this whole dynamic is the impact that this has on the child. Narcissistic parents don't think about how their actions affect the kids. The constant manipulation, bad mouthing, and alienation can confuse the child and cause long-lasting emotional damage. The child may start to question their own feelings, wonder who can they trust, or even develop anxiety or low self-esteem because of the toxic environment that they've been raised in. The child might grow up feeling like they have to choose between their parents or like they're responsible for keeping the narcissistic parent happy. This sense can lead to a whole host of issues, including trouble forming healthy relationships in the future. This really impacts that child's ability to reason, to actually have a healthy relationship. The bottom line is that the narcissist's behavior isn't just hurting the other parent who they're alienating, it's also hurting the child too. But the narcissist can't see that because their need for control and validation is all so consuming. So, why does the narcissist alienate the other parent? It's about control, my friends. Control, power, and their ego. Narcissists don't see parenting as a partnership. They see it as another area where they can assert their dominance and feed their need for validation. By alienating the other parent, they're trying to keep control over the entire situation. Controlling how the child sees the other parent and how the child feels and how the co-parent reacts. It's not about what's best for the child. It's about what's best for the narcissist. And unfortunately, the child often ends up suffering the most in the situations, and sometimes relationships with the other parent can't be severed or can't be fixed. You know, it is severed. But if you're dealing with a narcissistic co-parent, remember this. The problem isn't you. And it's not about your ability to parent. It's about the narcissist's deep insecurities and their need for control. So stay strong, stay consistent for your child, and don't let the narcissist pull you into their drama. All right, so that's a wrap for today's video. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. What has been your experience with this particular topic? If you found this video insightful, you know what I always say, share it with at least 5 of your friends to help bring the awareness to this topic and help someone else in need. If this has helped you, or you know that it can help someone else that you do know or someone that you don't know, make sure to give it a thumbs up or a like. This helps to increase the chances of this video being seen, to bring awareness to others who are lost, right? Lastly, you can hit that subscribe button or that follow button for more real talk on narcissistic relationships and personal growth. Thanks again for hanging out with your girl today, and I'll catch you in the next video. Stay empowered and keep your head up. Until next time, think twice before reacting.